Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Monday edition of Making Dinner. Got a lot of things planned for today since we're going to make a roast. I've already got it like 90% ready. From there, since that's going to take hour and a half, 2 hours possibly, we're trying to get that going as quickly as possible. And then from there, we'll knock out a pie, which I don't think will be ready by the end. Um, make some potatoes, do some asparagus, and then when we pull this, we'll use the drippings to make some delicious beef gravy. And then there's also a good chance that I will go ahead and make stuff for my lunch tomorrow. Okay. First things first, I'm going to handle the carrot. Save that for my dog. Bring it a little closer. Okay. Last but not least, onion. go. I'm rough chopping everything because we're essentially just doing this for flavoring the drippings. Like, everything's pretty rustic. None of this is gonna get like served on the plate. I am just trying to evenly distribute it. Okie dokie. So, what I've got here is a stick of butter that I've put some fresh chopped parsley, some dried rosemary, dried thyme, garlic powder, onion powder, a little MSG, and basically smushed it into a paste that I'm going to rub on the trussed um, roast. So, let's see, where can we put this? There we go. So, if you were here yesterday, this was what I was originally going to be making for dinner yesterday. However, it said it was better to let uh, like refrigerate for 24 hours in open air to try and dry out so we get a nice crispy skin. Plus, it would need an hour to 2 hours to come to a closer to room temperature for cooking. Because obviously, if it's cold on the inside, it is going to speed up the cooking process. And so, goal is to do our best to prevent that. I'm trying to not get my hands dirty, but unfortunately, it's not going to be how it works today, is it? So, yeah. This is bottom round, which inherently is not a super fatty piece of meat. There's a decent amount, like a nice little fat cap on the bottom here, which was the top for my purposes, but is the bottom of the meat. And we will cook that fat side up, let the fat drip down, and try and hit the other places. Let's get this. There is no particular recipe I'm following for the like covering it in butter and then whatnot. The recipe I'm following the cook times of, but it had just said salt and pepper the outside of your roast, and then cook it uh, fat side up, which is what we're gonna do. This is the kind of the same method that I had used for the prime rib I made around Christmas. Okay. Got a pretty good coverage so far. Don't know how that carrot got on there. Okay. Pretty happy with how this is looking so far. Last little bit is to go ahead and get the thermometer in there. We're going to cook this to 135 and then pull it and let it rest. We're going to start it, do a 30-minute cook at 375, and then we'll lower the temperature and do it slower from there. Okay. This is the thicker side. Just get it right in the middle. There we go. Time to wash my hands again. Yay! Okay. So, this bad boy is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and set the temp to 135. Ooh. Turned it off. All right, now it's connected. In we go. Okie dokie. So I'm going to set this over here. We're going to move on to the next item, which honestly is going to be the dessert. Wiping off my knife. Let me just wipe off this cutting board real quick. Okie dokie. Alright, so we have many a strawberry to get through. Actually, now that I think about it, we're gonna hold off on the strawberries, and we're going to actually make our crust for this pie. Completely. Almost did that in the wrong order. Okay. Let's get this turned around. I believe you should be able to see the food processor. Alright, so let me go find my instructions. Where did I put those? Upstairs? Where's the phone? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll check to see if I left it upstairs or charged it. Yeah, you. Okay, that was where it was. You're good. So we're making a graham cracker crust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 whole graham crackers. One, two, three, four, five, six. 7, 8. Okay. 3 tablespoons sugar. Half. 1. 1.5. 2. 2.5. 3. Okay. So, process graham crackers and sugar and food processor to fine even crumbs about 30 seconds. Okay. And then we need 5 tablespoons of melted butter. We go ahead and melt this in the microwave real quick. Ooh, excuse me. Got our butter. Let's get it melting. Here's our piping. All right. Sprinkle melted butter over crumbs and pulse to incorporate about 5 pulses. And then using a dry measuring cup, make an even layer. Got our melted butter. Unprecedented. Hello, sorry for bothering on our promotion for our channel viewers. No thanks. We are growing naturally. Butter. Alright, so this crust is ready to go in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. 12 to 18 minutes. Okie dokie. Alright, from here, we're going to start coring and cutting all these strawberries. Alright. Sorry about that. So, what I've got here is straw. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to just push it through, and then you core, and the thing comes out at the end. Wow, that was super easy. I mean, it works relatively well. It's not perfect because there's still some on the edges. It works perfectly on small ones, though. This one looks like a turnip. Ooh. Alright, I'm not. This method doesn't work as well as I would hope it would. Alright, we're going to do something different. Okay. That one's fine. This one's still got some. Fine. 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 Okay. So, we need to pick the uggos out, and then the good ones are going to go over here. Uglies, good looking. Actually, I should just cut the good looking ones and then makes it easier. Oh, this is the quintessential one. Beautiful. How that got in there. Oh, it's a big strawberry. I love strawberries. I don't eat them very often, but man, do I like them. Especially fresh strawberry pie. It's a gorgeous and delicious dessert. My wife, not a strawberry fan, so we don't tend to have a lot of strawberry things unless they're like individual, like a yogurt or like a single box of Jello. It's kind of so. I'm really gonna use the benefit that she's not here to eat these delicious strawberries. Some of these are extremely mushy. I did clean these in a mix of water and vinegar. Strawberries have a very short life, and I always find that if you clean them really well, it doubles or triples their length in the fridge. And the vinegar helps to clean off all of the nastiness that's already on there. Oh, that one's kind of gross. Pretty one. Everyone enjoy their Memorial Day so far? Mushy. This is really mushy. I didn't do much, which was perfectly fine by me. Did go to the store and pick up this fresh fruit. Hold on, let me check the crust. Crust is looking good, golden brown. Just want to make sure it doesn't overcook. We are up to 67 degrees. It thinks it'll take roughly 53 minutes to finish at its current temperature. But we are going to drop the temperature a little bit, so that's going to add a little bit of time. This one's pretty mushy. So these mushy ones, we're gonna actually make a jelly out of them. You need 3 pounds. I bought 4, so there are going to be leftovers to munch on, take to lunch, things along those lines. I'm very tempted to just eat one of these. With water and vinegar. It was 4 parts water to 1 part vinegar. You let it sit for about, I don't know, 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then you pour everything out and rinse. If you leave it for too long, you end up with a vinegar taste, which there's a reason you don't have vinegar fruit-based items, so it's best to avoid that. Wash them, and then do what you need to. I am going to have to very quickly wash the food processor. So as soon as we get finished with these, I will very quickly wash that out. That's got to be more than enough. Let's get some jelly ones. It says, how much do we want? 6 ounces. All right, let's get the scale. Okay, that should be more than enough. All right. If you can just hold on for a second, I'm going to watch this, and then we'll go ahead and start. Actually, going to be getting ready to pull pie crust. So, do have our crust. Do have some nice golden brown bits. Got toasted. Okay. There we go. Oh, I need to set this to the lower temperature. Okay. There we go. Halving those that are large should have about 1.5 cups. Food processor, processed berries, smooth puree, 23 seconds. Scraping down bowl as needed. Should have about 3/4 cup puree. I would say we definitely have a strawberry puree. Okay, so from here, okay. Whisk sugar, cornstarch, sure gel, and salt in a medium saucepan. Stir in beer every day. Make sure to scrape set up corn pan. Cook over medium-high heat, stirring constantly. So medium-high. How much cornstarch, sugar, and salt? Okay, how much of was it? 3/4 cup Oh, dang. Is that what I just used? One-fourth. Half cup. Three-fourths. 2 tablespoons cornstarch. Half. One, two. Actually, 2. Alright, and then 1.5 teaspoons of Sure-Joe. How much is in a packet? Oh, it is just a thing. Okay. Half. 1. 1.5. Where's my section? Couple of big pieces. Ooh. Bring to full boil. Scraping bottoms aside to prevent scorching for 2 minutes to ensure cornstarch is fully cooked. Mixture will appear frothy when first reaches boil, then darken and thicken with further cooking. Stir in lemon juice. I'm pretty sure this is pretty dang close to how you make jelly. I really should have picked a bigger spatula. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. This smells delicious. Stuff is definitely thickened. Okay. We'll darken and thicken. We definitely thickened. This is straight up jelly. at this point. Transfer to large bowl, stir in juice. Lemon juice. Alright, lemon. How much lemon juice did it say? 1 tablespoon. Lemon juice, done. Okay. So now, more or less, have all of our pie stuff together. So, next up is mashed potatoes. Watch this real quick. All right. Let's get our potatoes going. All the stuff down here. Right there. All right, give me 2 seconds. Okay. Back at it. cutting the eye off there. You don't want your potato spying on you. Yes, I'm aware that that was a terrible joke, but I stand by it. There we go. Sorry, I'm cutting spots out from inside of it. If I see them, I take them. There we go. Ooh, didn't cut that one all the way. All right, we've got 3 potatoes left. Well, it's a big one. That's exciting. I'd love me some big potatoes. Sorry if me being picky about spots and potatoes offends anyone. It's kind of always been that way. So, for anyone who's wondering, the roast is up to 120. Oh. So, it's actually coming along a lot quicker than I thought it would. It's not a complaint, just an observation. There it is. All right. Last one. Boy, is that big potato. This would be like the dreamed baked potato for me. since this is so big, I'm going to cut it into thirds. Remember, we want relatively even cuts. Excuse me. You gonna eat your breakfast, bud? Good boy. Cut these a little bit bigger. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Chow Style. How you doing? You getting ready to start your stream here soon? Ooh. Throwing potatoes in my crotch. Alright, we're gonna fill this up, add some salt. Get this bad boy going. Nope. Alright. Alright. Potatoes are on. Yeah, I just got in from getting some groceries after work. We'll start sometime after 5:30. Oh, yeah. The pie ingredient go. Unfortunately, it's a put in the first kind of pie, so the end result will be shown as a picture. Unfortunately, not on the live stream because I think it takes like 3 hours. Ooh, strawberry pie. Yes, fresh strawberry pie. It's one of my favorites. Although I've never made it, so this is my first attempt at it. But I think it looks good. I'm just waiting for the like jam jelly-esque. That just came off the burner, so we're trying to let that cool before we finish that rest of it off. The roast is relatively close to being ready to pull. So all we've really got left is the asparagus. Watch this real quick. I love strawberries. Are you putting custard or cream in it too? No, it's going to be like just a straight strawberry pie, and then I'm going to after it's done, I'm going to put some dollops of whipped cream around the outside, and maybe like a spot in the middle, but I'm not going to like cover it. I want the strawberries to be the main thing. Yeah. So did you get your stuff to do your Indian food? Is that what you're still planning on, or did you change it up? Oh, there's a potato chunk in here. Okay. Just that's very tasty. It's almost room temperature. Okay, asparagus. Have to get my pan ready. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Hey bud, I saw you ate your breakfast. Good boy. Skipper, people are saying hi to you. Would you like some carrots? Come here, bud. All right, here. Try again. Look up. Ready? There we go. Good boy. Such a good boy. You ready for the next one? Here we go. I need a Great Pyrenees one day. Yes, you wouldn't regret it. They're wonderful. Plus, they probably do really well in Canada's environment. Whenever it snows, my dog literally won't come inside. All right, bud, keep moving. You're in my working space, bud. All right, garlic salt. And pepper. Yeah, a lot of people are really surprised that he eats carrots. He also loves green beans. So if we are eating, like making corn or green beans, I will. He'll basically, like every other one, will receive a green bean. Okay, so I need to preheat the countertop for that. I think I have too many strawberries. So we'll see how we look with that. I don't know if you can see this. You can. Let's push it back a little bit. There we go. Trying to be gentle to not break up the strawberries. So just kind of folding them. The other element. I really decided to make Lemon Squares at 8:30 last night along with strawberry puree for drinks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little late to start an activity, but hey, more power to you. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Don't crumble on me. How did your stuff come out? Pretty decent? Okay, it isn't as bad as it looks. Yeah, it was not the best in terms of sleep. Strawberry Prairie is delish, and the squares are going to be a huge hit at work. I forgot to bring them today. Yeah, I genuinely forgot that you guys don't have Memorial Day. Okay, I need to get these in. I need to pull you off. Oscar02 Gazix, cheap viewers on. Did you pre-bake the graham cracker crust? Yes, I did. I'm wondering if I needed to go a little bit longer because it didn't hold up quite as well. Okay, so need to make gravy out of this. Let's deglaze the pan. It should still be warm. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Come on over here. Emptied our gravy going. Get this going a little bit, then we'll get some flour in there. Get our roux going. Yeah, they are a bot. There was somebody in here earlier trying to sell viewers that I banned. Okay, that's not ready yet. One, two, three. Okay. Try that beef stock. Okay, that one's pretty easy. That's the wrong lid. Sorry. I'm having about 5 things all coming together at once, so. That's perfect. Potatoes. Need to taste this for flavoring. For sure going to need pepper. Where is our salt level? Oh, it needs salt for sure. Okay, perfect. This can get moved to gravy. This can get moved. Okay. Hey, Rusty Rhymes. Welcome. Sorry I didn't see your message till now. It's been a little hectic. Everything's coming together. So, if you give us a second, we'll have everything done here. I just got to do the mashed potatoes. butter. How you doing, my friend? You having a nice Monday? Ramen for lunch, strawberry shortcake for dessert, having some wings for dinner. Might have ate a dessert a little early. Hey, no complaints here. As you can tell, I've got a strawberry pie that I got to put in the fridge. We just finished. Unfortunately, it's not going to be ready in time for the. What's the crust? It's graham cracker. Graham cracker crust that we made. Sweet, yeah. It's quite good. At least I'm hoping it is. All right, just add a little bit more milk to the mashed potatoes. The asparagus are done. Okay. Ooh. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's cut this meat and see how we did. It went to an internal temperature of 140, which is a little high, but for roast beef, that's acceptable. A little more well done than I would have liked, but there's still pink in there. Yeah, especially when you get a little bit more inside. Mm. Oh yeah, looks good on camera. I need. I just got done eating pork belly earlier, and I want that right now. That's high praise. I have a full pork belly in my freezer that I bought to make pork belly adobo with in the future. So I'm really looking forward to trying to make that. Okay. The question is, how do we make this plate look delicious? Minus the fact that it already does. Let's see. We got to do scoop of mashed potatoes. I think the key is the asparagus. I'm listening. What do you suggest? I could do asparagus right through the middle, or I could do it right here. I was thinking about laying the meat this way. Yeah, I don't have a suggestion. I don't blame you. This is the part that I suck at. I'm actually going to switch that. I know I'm not a help. Twitch is a great place to learn, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Normally my wife, who is very artsy, does the plating, or I tell her what I want, and then she goes, "No, that would look dumb," and then she does it herself. She went to go visit her parents, so it's just me. No. Thoughts on a drizzle of gravy across this? I mean, I would like to eat it like that, but little flaky salt never hurts. Yeah, then take two pictures, see which comes out better. Everything we make on here goes on there. And then the occasional thing that I make off stream also goes on there. I'm hitting it from all angles, that way I can't. Okay. That's enough pictures. Let's dig into this bad boy, because it looks awesome. Let's see if a butter knife is enough. It is not. Okay. Steak knife it is. My wife and I are still learning. 4 followers to 50. Yeah, I'm trying to get to affiliate. My affiliate counter is off by 1. So whatever the follower amount says I currently have, I need 1 more than that. Don't know why it's off, just that it is off. The bowl was probably not the choice. Okay, let's get a nice combination. That's some nice cooking meat right there. How'd it turn out? It is really good. It was a little bit more overcooked this side, but more towards the middle, we got more of a medium rare. Everything else is delicious. Because it counts you as one stat and not another. Yeah, of course it does. Well, unfortunately, when you set a goal, it's going to count what you have already and not like setting it as I want to be an affiliate. You want to go outside, bud? Come on. Grant, it's delicious. The roast beef came out good. It's a little fattier than I was thinking, which is good. It adds a lot of flavor. There was a fat cap on the top, but I didn't know there was this one running through the side here. Not a big deal. It just gets it a little chewy. The gravy is phenomenal because I basically put a bunch of vegetables to roast on underneath as the fat and the butter dripped down. And then I deglazed the roasting pan with a red wine and then turned that into a delicious beef gravy. It's very satisfying. It goes really well with the roast beef. Yeah, it's a delicious meal. Especially, I wish I had green beans instead of asparagus, but I'm not complaining. I love asparagus. I just think they would have looked a little better. This meal was relatively easy to make. It just everything kind of came together right there at the end. If I hadn't tried to make a pie, it probably would have been better. Yeah, I love asparagus. Me too. My wife will only eat about four vegetables: broccoli, asparagus, fresh green beans, and occasionally spinach. So we repeat the same vegetables pretty consistently, and I'll pretty much eat anything. I believe there's pretty much a way to make anything taste good if you cook it right. Mostly. But I love Brussels sprouts, spinach, salad, you name it. If you can do something with it, I'll eat it. But I originally bought the asparagus to make like a frittata for like breakfast, and then just didn't get around to it. I figured this needed a vegetable. Down south. Oh my. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We're in the middle of demolishing this delicious roast beef. Dixie Kerosene, hello. Welcome. You got here as we're tasting the food. It's wonderful. Ooh, that's gonna kind of gross. Got the roast beef here. It's bottom round. Cooked it for about an hour, hour and a half. Um, we've got a nice, slightly past medium rare. Some roasted asparagus. We have a gravy from the drippings from the roast. We've got mashed potatoes. I made this fresh strawberry pie, although it needs to sit refrigerated for another 2 hours. So, unfortunately, not going to get to try it on stream, but I will post pictures of the finished pie to Instagram if any of you guys are interested in seeing what that comes out looking like. I was thinking annihilate but demolish also is accurate. Life is good. My chops are still going. Oh, do you got some going or cooking right now? Lady Naginta, thank you. Appreciate that. Man's Instagram looks good. Welcome. Testing is the best part of a meal, man. I love a meal that like you work hard for and then you eat it. It's amazing. Nothing more satisfying. Welcome, Lady Naginta. How are you doing? No, I just keep licking my chops. Oh, I got you. I thought you were cooking pork chops. I was like, oh, those sound good. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Did you guys have Memorial Day off? If you're an American, you had Memorial Day. But if you didn't, I hope none of you guys had to work too hard. Mondays kind of suck for that. Fail. Yeah. Dog. Oh, the dog's outside. I can bring him in. Hey, come on, bud. As Chow can let you know, Skipper is quite popular. He's my Great Pyrenees. If he wants to come back. Hey, come back. Come here. Say hi to the people. Come here. Thank you for following, Mike. That's appreciated. A lot of people having the Tuesday blow. Yeah. What's up, Mike? To Rusty. Yo, we hit the 50. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. We've been trying to hit that for almost 5 months now. We're about to hit the 5-month anniversary on the 9th. No problem at all. All I asked is return is some beef. All right, there's half a beef here. You tell me where to send it. I'll overnight it. Although the post office closed 9 minutes ago. So it might be slightly warm. Ooh, dropped it. I appreciate everyone helping out with that goal. It's amazing to finally hit 50. We'll finally get affiliated, become an affiliate, and then I've got a lot of really cool ideas for different streams and fun things to do. So definitely come back and hang out for sure, guys. We are cooking almost 3 or 4 times a week, and then we also do some other stuff. I do some Lego building streams, games occasionally, but cooking has been kind of my niche. I'm also open to suggestions if you have anything you guys want to see cooked. I'm always willing to try something new. So feel free, throw out some ideas. Happy could have been here for it. Yeah, man, you guys are awesome. We'll take another scoop of potatoes, though. Do you guys stream, or do you guys just like to watch? Rusty Ping, glad you helped. Oh, I appreciate that. Thoughts on people saying niche instead of niche? Did I say niche? I thought I said niche. I like to watch. I know you do, Grant. I think you said niche. Oh, good. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. When I was younger, here in Kansas City, we have a bunch of haunted houses you can go to during Halloween. One of them's called the Macabre Theater, and when I was like 12 to probably 16, I called it Macrobay because I'd never heard the word before, and so I just kind of went with it phonetically. And my parents were just like, you're saying that wrong. You sound like an idiot. And I was like, well, why did no one tell me? I do stream, yeah. I stream, but I also like to watch. Do you guys like to do cooking, or are you kind of have other interests? Just chatting, IRL, things along those lines. I mostly watch. I'm sort of all over the place. And that's kind of nice. A variety streamer really gives you the freedom to do whatever. Um, you have an audience that's willing to just hang out and chat. That way, it doesn't necessarily matter what you're doing, as long as everyone enjoys hanging out and it's cool vibes and everything. Which is, in my opinion, the ultimate goal. I just want everyone to be able to hang out, be friends, have a good time. That way, if the food ends up sucking, you don't feel like you wasted your time. Or if we do something different, it's, not everyone escape, leave, Alt F4. Lady does the cooking mostly, and we do IRL. Oh, that's fun. Will you be doing the Elden Ring DLC when it comes out? Grant, I doubt it. I stopped playing when Frost Stomp was still good. I'd already beaten the main campaign, but I helped you with Frost Stomp, and I don't know what they've done to any of the stuff on there. It's been over a year or so. For all I know, my entire build could have been destroyed. So it'll be kind of a figure it out as it goes. You got a great attitude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that looks so good. Hey, Janik. Welcome. It's been a minute. How you been? If you think that looks good, look at the strawberry pie we got. This isn't ready yet, but I'm particularly happy with how it looks. It looks delicious. Been good. Ooh, yum. Good. Hopefully you haven't been too busy. I know life's been kind of crazy for everyone. I don't know about you guys, but we've been having storms like crazy down here in the Midwest. We've had like 4 nights of like really strong storms. And there was a couple of tornado warnings. We have trees down everywhere. Was that a bunch of tomatoes storm here now, actually? No, it wasn't a bunch of tomatoes. It was a strawberry pie. It's fresh strawberry pie. Bought 4 pounds of strawberries and turned about a pound of it into like a jam glaze type thing. And then 2 pounds got cut up. You mixed it into the glazed jam and then you let it sit in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 hours. We need rain, though. So Mike doesn't like tomatoes. You don't like tomatoes? Like at all? I don't have to unfollow then. Yeah, there are currently no tomatoes on the premises. There is tomato sauce, but I hope that's okay. But it means more tomatoes for me because I love tomatoes. We didn't have any weather like that up here in Canada. I was just happy to finally have some rain yesterday after a couple of weeks without. Only processed tomatoes. I like to eat ketchup, sauce, etc. Tomatoes are only good if they're made into something. We got thunderstorms tonight. I don't think this is the first night we're not going to have some bad weather, which is nice. Oh, I don't. How many people were here from the stream yesterday? But we made paella and it came out amazing. And I was really excited because I got all the dishes done, like in the dishwasher. Everything was cleaned up, and I still had like a couple hours left. And then the dishwasher broke, and I was like, "Man, things were going all right." But it's just a roller. We'll get a new one and then install it. It's nothing too big, but I did have to take the top rack out, so I'm only doing bottom rack dishwashing right now, which is fine. I'll eat salsa too if it's not fresh. Lady and I are up in Rhode Island. Oh, that's the way it happens. The minute you think you got free time, bam. Yeah, exactly. As soon as it happened, I called my wife. I was like, sorry about the broken dishwasher. And then she's like, well, send me a video. And I was like, all right, you want to see it? Then we proceeded to look up model numbers and try to figure out how to replace it. We still have to order the piece, but it wasn't so bad yesterday. There wasn't a ton of dishes, but today I have filled the sink, so I'm going to be hand washing for a while after this. I got a microwave to replace. I refuse to replace. What's wrong with it? The other one, or the original, just doesn't work? How How is Rhode Island? I've never been up there, but I hear it's beautiful. You guys like it? I feel like it's got to get little too cold for my tastes. I say that, but you know, we get the extreme heat and the extreme cold. We just don't get the like feet of snowfall that you guys get. One. Closest to a working microwave he has is the starting soon screen. Dang, are you just gonna take that? It's a nice state, taxed like crazy. It's expensive. We got everything here except tall mountains. As a Minnesotan, I can confirm that you do not get extreme cold weather. Yes, Grant, you are correct. We do not get super extreme cold weather. We still get into the negatives. We still get a decent amount of snow. We just don't get feet of snow. We get many inches, but we also get 120-degree heat, which you do not get. So it's a give or take. I'm going to have a lot of mashed potatoes and gravy to eat this week. We are like a little gym no one wants anything to do with, and I'll keep it that way. When I was a kid, we did, but I haven't had to shovel snow in 3 years. I feel maybe twice. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty jealous of that. We had one year that was particularly bad. It doesn't compare to Minnesota, but I probably did 2 or 3 feet of snow shoveling that winter by hand, and I was like, we have to go and get some sort of like snowblower for when it gets this bad because I cannot do this by myself. I went out and got an electric one, and the damn thing hardly works, so I'm still doing it basically by hand myself. But that's what I get for trying to save the environment and a little bit slightly cheaper of a snowblower. We just got humid heat, and we get hurricanes and blizzards, but it's nice. I know that feeling. Yeah. I feel like it's a common feeling anymore. I've never been through a hurricane. I've always kind of wanted to experience one. I know that sounds weird, but like I've been through a tornado. I've been through a blizzard. I'd love to like experience like an earthquake and a hurricane, but I'm in like small ones. I don't want to have like world shattering, but just kind of know the experience. Every time they say there's like an earthquake that happens out here in this area, it's like minuscule, and you never know it's happening. I know it seems weird. Thank you for following John Wayne Gaming. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We're currently trying to clean up best we can. Asparagus. I've experienced all in Jersey. I've had tornadoes close by, lots of hurricanes, some decent sized earthquakes this year. Wow. You have experienced everything. I'm just glad you haven't had any like significant damage or anything, life changing. Hey, bud, stop licking your butt. Skipper, stop it. Okie dokie. This pan should be clean, so that's one victory. Ooh. Do you guys travel a lot being up there? You've got stuff that's relatively close by. Rhode Island's not huge. Oh, you like my trivet? They're my wives. Wives. I don't have multiple wives. At least last time I checked. She's got a bunch of them. They're all different spirals. No, I don't drive anywhere longer than 20 minutes. Only place I've traveled to in the past 3 years is Rhode Island. Oh. So what do you guys do for your IRL stuff then? Just find interesting places in Rhode Island? Or is it like sitting on the deck, drinking a couple beers, chatting and stuff? I mean, there's more than just those two. I walk around. Oh, that's cool. So, like hiking or just nature in general? Yeah, okay, go hiking. Yeah. Chill by the water. That's all fun stuff. That's nothing to complain about. Okay. As you can see, my stupid dishwasher rack is sitting over here on the table. Uh, Sit by a running stream. I mean, that all sounds super relaxing. And I'm down for that. Well, folks, I'm gonna have to start knocking out all this dishwashing since I'm gonna hand wash all of it. Um, I appreciate every single one of you guys who came in here, followed, hung out, chatted, lurked. You guys make this possible. I absolutely hate doing streams where it's just me trying to talk to myself. I love it when you guys show up and hang out and chat. It makes it so much better. So I appreciate all you guys, and I can't thank you enough for helping me get to the goal. Big things on the horizon. We're gonna do some fun stuff. I got a lot of ideas. We're gonna have to build to a couple of them, but we're gonna have some fun for sure. Um, yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Rusty. Thanks, Lady. All of you guys. I'll have to check you guys out for sure. Yours definitely sounds relaxing, which would be nice. And I appreciate you guys checking out the Instagram as well. I do upload all of the pictures of everything we make there, and I also give notifications when I'm going to go live. Check out the pie when it's done. I'm going to post it on there. I do plan to be on tomorrow to do some like chicken Philly cheesesteaks. So that'll be good. And then streams the rest of the week are up in the air. We'll see what happens. My wife's coming back Thursday, so I don't know if I'll stream or if I got to go pick her up from the airport. But I appreciate all you guys. I am going to find somebody to raid so we can show support to somebody else. So hang tight for a minute or two, and we'll give somebody else some support. But I appreciate you guys all coming in. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and if I don't see you, enjoy the rest of the week.